Hello guys, this is your seventh video for maths class. So in this class we will learn about exterior walkthrough, how to create exterior walkthrough, and then we will see how to animate the human figures, and after that we will see how to create the render, how to render the walkthrough. So and then we'll see V-Ray proxy. So let's begin the class. So first turn this to top viewport and change this to default from fire from override. Let's change this to fire from override. And now let's place the V-Ray camera. So as we have already saw in the previous class how to do walkthrough for interior scene. So the same way we have to do for the exterior scene as well. So first the thing is we have to place the camera. So go to create and click on camera and here select V-Ray camera. Just select on V-Ray and then click on V-Ray physical camera. And now let's place the camera over here. So let's place the camera like this. And now the next thing what we have to do is we have to adjust the camera. We have to adjust the camera and set the view in the viewport. So let's click on the move button and then change the Z value. Select both camera and target. And now change the Z value as 1500 as a human high level. And now just click on the viewport and press C. Now you have to select the camera. So we have here we have to select the camera for which is added, which is the latest camera 004. So click OK. Now we can see that we are viewing the from camera angle. Then change this to perspective and also change this to default mode and select the camera and move it like this. Let it be like this. So after setting the camera, the first thing to create a walkthrough, we have to turn on the auto key. So let's turn on the auto key, and after turning on the auto key, let's set the time frame. So to increase the time frame, we must click on the time configuration. Just click on time configuration, and here you can just uh, increase the end time to 500. So by clicking the end time as 500, we have increased the time length. So now click OK. After this, the first thing that after turning on the auto key, the first thing that we have to do is move the time length. Just select this camera, select the camera. Now the first thing that we have to change is just we have to move this timeline to 60 and then just move the camera in the front side like this. And now again move the timeline to 120. Now select the camera again or just select the target and move the target like this. Then again move the camera to 180. Now again select the camera and then just move it like this. Select the target alone and change it like this. Now then again move the camera. Sorry, now again move the timeline to 240 and let's select the camera. Let's select the camera and let's move it. And then select both. Now move it like this. And then again move the time frame to 300. Now again select the camera and move forward. Now change the target like this. Move the camera and change the target and just change the height of the camera as well, like this. Now again move the timeline to 360 and just move the camera like this. Select both camera and target, move it like this. Then again move the timeline to 420. Just select this and move it around here. Now just select the target and move it. Sorry, just select the target and move it like this. Just move it in this way. And then again move the timeline to 80, 480, like this. Now after this, just go back like this. So you can see how the animation has been created. So just click on the viewport in this viewport and now just click on the play button. Just click on the play animation button. Now automatically the animation is getting played. So this is how we have to create an exterior walkthrough. So I hope you guys will understand this. So like this, similar how we made the walkthrough to interior, like that only we have to create walkthrough for the exterior as well. So now after this, we will see how to create animated human figures, like how to animate the human figure. So for that, we have to install one plugin. So just pause this video and then let's open a new file. So guys, so now we have to animate the human figures. We have to install one plugin. So for that, you have to go to Google. Click on Google and type this populate data 3ds max. So in Google, just type this populate data 3ds max and then give a search. You will get this link. So just click on the Autodesk. Autodesk, how to install 3ds max populate. Just click on this. So now you will have this thing. So just click on this 3ds max populate 5.0 zip. Just click on this. Automatically the download will start. So download this file guys. After downloading this, you have to install it. So how to install it? Once you have download, like this folder will be in the downloads folder. So extract this by WinRAR. So just click on open with WinRAR. So you will have this file. Max or Mac OS, and we have another folder called populate file. So just click on populate file, and then using this populate data file dot msi, just use this file to install the plugin. After installing, so one more important thing is before installing, close all the 3ds Max file. After closing the 3ds Max file, you have to install this. Like click open and then install it. Once after installing, completing the installation, after completing the installation, you have to open the 3ds Max file like this. You have to open the 3ds Max file, but before installing, you have to close the 3ds Max file. After installing, you have to open the 3ds Max file. So in 3ds Max file, you will find this populate data here. You have something called modeling, freeform, selection, object field, and then you have something called populate. So click on populate and then just click on show full ribbon. Once you click on show full ribbon, the populate data will appear like this. Create flow with create idle area. These things will be get visible. So just open the 3ds Max file. Here you will have these things: modeling, freeform, selection, object field, populate. So click on populate and click on the show ribbon plane. So ribbon panel. So if you close this, this will disappear. So if you click on this again, this will appear. So now let's see how to animate the human figures. So just press Alt W to maximize this. First thing that we have to see is the width will be 7,000 and the grade flow. Click on the grade flow and just give a click on the screen. Once if you click on the screen, now uh, automatically this thing will appear. So just you have to click here and then just click here, click here, click here. Like this, we have to create the flow path. So when you press escape or give a right click, if you press escape, it doesn't float. It won't come out of this path. So just give a right click, you can come out of this uh, particular plugin. So this way you can create, or else we can also by just pressing, just click here, just give a click, automatically this will come. And now press shift. By pressing shift, we can create a straight path. Now again give a click. See like this, we can create a straight path. Just keep and just hold the shift and keep drawing the path like this. Now give a right click to come out of it. So like this, we can create a flow path. So after this, the next thing that we have to do is we have to uncheck this, just come out of this create flow, and now just select this, go to modify, select this flow path, just select this flow and go to modify. Now in modify, we can change the width. Like this, we can change the width of the path, and we can also reduce the lane spacing. So minimum it is 1100 and maximum it is giving around 1500. So let it be 1100. So let the path width be randomly. Direction hug rate. So these are the, by adjusting this, we can change the direction of the human figures. So let it be like this. And position, random seeds. Position. So like this, we can change the position of the humans. So let it be like this. And gender. So by increasing it, we can also increase the gender. So let's keep it as 2. And density. So by increasing it, we will create more density. By reducing this, we will create very less density. So let it be in the middle. And here it is a slow and fast. This will you will see during the animation. So let it be in the normal zone, not slow, not fast. And this will create a running movement. So let it be somewhere there. And this is the male female ratio. So if you just move it towards this side, um, majority of males will be in the animation. If you change towards that side, majority of the females will be there. So just keep it in a neutral like this, and then we have total two. So let total two be like that itself. We don't have any option to edit in that. And after doing the settings, now we have something called here simulate. So number of frames 300. That is a default. Now let's click on simulate. Once if you click on simulate, it will automatically just it will create the pupils. It will randomly create the image. So we have to wait for the. So now you can see in the scene explorer that it is creating the humans, and we can also see here it is loading. So now you can see guys that automatically the humans have been created in the path, in the flow path. Automatically it has created the human figures. So just see, we have humans like this. So now the thing is how to animate the human. After creating this, just the only thing that we have to do is we have to play the animation. Just click on play. You can see this guy is running. So like this, we have to create the animation using populate data for human figures. So it has been created in this path also. So like this, we can create a human figures in a animation base. So that's all, guys. Now let's see how to. So let's close this, stop the video. Let's delete this. After deleting this, if you delete the path once after creating the path, uh, once you create flow, and then going to modify and adjusting however that you want. And now you are final that you are okay with the result of the flow, then you can just delete this path. And again, if you play, the humans will be automatically roaming in your model without the path. But if you want to again edit any changes, here I can edit because I have the path. So if I stop the animation and click this path, I can again go and modify if I want to change any speed, slow, like that. If I change this to slow, and then now if I go here and play this, now you can see people have been walking little bit slowly. So again, also go to modify, select this and go to modify, change it to very slow, like this. And now let's play. So the changes is not applied here. That means we have to, before creating the path, before just once we create this flow chart, before producing the simulate, we have to modify all the things. Once if you give the simulation, we cannot change after that. So remember that, guys. So now after creating the simulate, we don't need this path anymore. So we can just delete this path. Now you can play. So the human figures are been moving automatically. That's all, guys. Now let's close this and open this one. Here now we'll see how to render a walkthrough. So rendering walkthrough for exterior and rendering walkthrough for interior, both are similar. So you have to know how to render the walkthrough. That's all. So there is no difference, major difference in the rendering walkthrough for exterior and rendering walkthrough for interior. Only the difference is when you just uh, set the lightings in the camera settings and the V-Ray settings by adjusting the brightness and everything. That is what differences in the interior and exterior. But rendering the walkthrough for both exterior and interior, there is no difference. So we'll see how to render walkthrough for as in general. So let it be an exterior walkthrough or interior walkthrough. The main thing that we have to focus during the rendering of walkthrough is go to rendering setup. So one thing before rendering, I want to tell you guys. So rendering walkthrough takes too much time. It takes too much time, and uh, so doing the walkthrough rendering in PC will be better comparing to the laptop. So PC will having a good specification of PC will you can generate walkthrough render in a best quality way. In laptop, it will take more time. Like it might take whole day or even 2 days or even 1 week for render. So PC is preferred for rendering walkthrough. For low quality walkthrough or small walkthrough, laptop will be fine. But if you are generating a huge quality, high quality of walkthrough, then PC will be preferred. And even this walkthrough will be rendered in a continuous sequence. It's not like easy to render. Like if you render at every single frame, it will take time to render. So in a sequence, it will render. So just you have to take precaution according to it. Uh, Before starting the render, we have to save the file. So once if you, without saving the file, if you start a render, you cannot save the render after if it gets stuck in between. So it is better to save the render output before starting the render. For that, you have to go to rendering and click on render setup. Here you have save file. So when you directly start rendering and in between if you want to stop it, then if something goes wrong, the file will not be saved. So it is better to save the render output file before starting the render. So click on save file and here you have to name it as a walkthrough anything. Here I'm renaming as a exterior walkthrough. Just rename it as exterior walkthrough and then you can save it as a AVI file or a JPG file. So if you click on AVI, this render will be directly converted into video file. If you click on JPG, it will render each and every single frame and it will just generate you a sequence of images. So you have to take all that images and then edit it in the Premiere Pro or DaVinci. In that software, you have to edit it and make it as a video. So better if you are doing a walkthrough, just click on AVI format. Automatically, it will convert into a video. So then click on save. Now here in the compressor, we have to click uncompress. Just make sure select uncompress and then click OK. After in the compressor, after clicking the uncompress, then click OK. Now we have saved the file. Also, another thing what it is in the common thing in the render setup we have common. So in common properties there is option called time output. You have single, you have active time segment, and then you have a range. So always I will prefer go for range option. If you click on active segment, so if you start a render, it will render all 0 to 500 time frame, like from 0 to 500. We have the animation length like around up to 480. We have animation around up to 0 to 480. So if you click on active segment, it will render all the keyframes from 0 to 500 and it might take a lot of time if you are doing it in a laptop. So instead of that, if you click on range, then here you have a range. You can set the range like here it has given 0 to 100. So that means first set it will split the rendering into different parts. So the first part of rendering will be from 0 to 100. walkthrough from 0 to 100 till this time frame. From 0 to 100, first it will render this part. And uh, after that render is done, then the next time you can just enter it here as 101 and 2, you can change it to 200 like this. So it will render from 101 to 200. So you can split the renders into different parts. So after that, after rendering this, you can change this to 201, and here you can change this to 300 like this. So you can split the render. So it is always better to uh, select it as a range. So in case if the render gets stopped in the middle of, you can again render this particular portion of it. This particular portion of it. Like you can also change this to 251 and render the remaining part. So always prefer range to for walkthrough render in a different parts, in a multiple parts. So if you click on active, it will render whole frame. It might take a long time, and if the video is very small, you can click on active time segment. But I prefer range because you can split the separate parts. In the interior walkthroughs, you will have a small second of walkthrough for that bedroom, and then the camera will move to the living hall, and there you have another small walkthrough. So instead of rendering everything, you can just select on the range, and from particular time frame, from frame 60 to frame 140, you can just type it here like frame 60 to frame 240 like this. So particular from 60 to 140, you can just render that particular walkthrough. So like this, we have to render the files, guys. So that's all for now. And then till here, just try this out, guys. Practice this how to create exterior walkthrough, and then install the populate data for creating animated human figures. So just close this 3ds Max file and download and install that populate data. After installing, open the 3ds Max file. In populate, you will have loaded that thing. So you have modeling freeform selection of object paint, and here in the populate, you will find the you can find the populate data. So after trying that, just see how to set the walkthrough render, how to render the walkthrough, the settings, and then after that we'll continue in few more minutes. We'll continue the next part, which is how to create video proxy. So till here, just try this out, guys. We'll see in the next few more minutes. So we'll see how to create video proxy. Okay, guys, now let's continue with the class. So now we'll see how to create proxy models. So first, just open a new 3ds Max file and then just clear this and close it. As you open the new 3ds Max file, you have to now the main thing is we have to learn how to create proxy model. So why we should create a realistic proxy model? So first we'll download a new V-Ray model. So I have downloaded this bed from Lumion Vietnam. So you guys also just try and download any bed that you want to download. And then I have a separate folder in which there are the model 3ds Max file of that bed. And then we have the materials, V-Ray materials, maps, textures folder along with the file. So whenever you download a bit from Lumion Vietnam or any other websites, so you will get the file as well with the textures and maps along with that. Now the thing is we have to import that in the file. So just just minimize this. Just make this file like this. So reduce the thing folder size and then just click on the file. Just drag it and paste it here. And now you have to select on the merge file. Click on the merge file, click OK. Things will ask like this. Just close this, just close this. That's all. So now, so now here we can see that the materials are not proper. So the materials are not visible properly. But here it looks like this. In the image, it looks like a grayish bed. But in the file, we are not able to view that proper materials. So to fix this, we have to use a relink bitmap. So we'll see how to install that relink bitmap and how to use that. So again, go to Google. You have to type relink bitmap in the Google and click a search. So the first link that you get, relink bitmaps, just click on that, and here you have to click on this thing, relink bitmaps 2.17. This is the version. So the whatever version that is available with the updated, just download it. So click on the link bitmap like this. So it will get downloaded. And once you downloaded it, how to install this relink bitmap? We have the instructions given in the website itself, like manual installations. You have to do this set of instructions to install the relink bitmap. So now let's go to 3ds Max file. Just click on scripting and just click run script. And now we have to select the, so here just we have to select the file which we have downloaded now. So now I have already downloaded this. So there are two files. So I will click on the relink bitmap 2.17 and click open. Now just click OK. Go to customize user interface. And here we have to select on toolbars. So in toolbars, under the category, go and select the calling scripts. Calling scripts. Calling sender. Okay. We have to, here it is given category. In category, we have to select calling scripts and drag and import it. So let's select this one. In category, let's select column script. That is that. So select this, and now we have this one. So just click and drag it. Click new, and here type the name as relink with map. Click OK. So now just drag it and drop it here. So now just this drag this thing and you can place it here like this. So now the thing what you have to do is just you have to save this. Click on the save and click save here. You have to make sure you save the workspace. Click yes and just close this. So now we have installed the relink bitmap, guys. We have installed the relink bitmap, and using this relink bitmap, we will fix the materials which are not visible. But we have these materials in the folder path. So we have the file and we have all the materials which are used in the file. So what we have to do is to fix this all the materials are properly using relink bitmap. First thing that we have to do is we have to copy the file path. Just copy the file path, press Ctrl C to copy the file path and minimize this. Now open the relink bitmap. Close this, and now when you open the relink bitmap, it will show like this. This dialog box will appear when you click on the relink bitmap. So once you click on relink bitmap, now you can see these are the files which are missing. So you can randomly select any one of the missing file. So I'll select any one of the missing file. Just click on any one of the missing file. And after selecting any one of the missing file, we have to click on browse. So click on browse, and now here you have to paste the file path which we have copied. So now press Ctrl V. So this is the file path which I have to post. And now after that, just click on select folder. Now just click on this relay. Once you have done that, then close this. So now you guys can see the materials have been properly fixed. Before we couldn't able to see the materials. Now we have fixed the materials properly. So like this, using relink bitmap, we can load it. So the material texture is been seen. So this is the real texture. So we have already fixed the materials properly. If the material is completely black, then the map texture is not properly visible. So that time we have to apply the relink bitmap. But here we can completely see the texture. We can see the texture. So this is the material. We can also see there's a groove line. So this is a proper texture. So no need to worry. So by using the relink bitmap, we can fix the materials. Okay, guys. Now the main thing is why should we need to create a proxy? So just enlarge this. Now see, guys, this is a very heavy file. This file size is like almost 80 MB. When you click on the folder, just click on properties. Now you can see that the file size is almost 83 MB. But while working on any interior scenes, this bed is very heavy, and during the work, during the render, the file might get hanged. This is heavy because it contains so many polygons and vertices. So to know that Like if we just change this to like show edge faces, we can see that it contains so many edges, so many polygons and vertices in this. So it might become very heavy while working in large files. So just turn off this edge faces now. Now to exactly know how many polygons and vertices there in this model, you have to press 7. You have to press 7. Just press 7. Now you can just see the numbers. Polys, we have like around 4 lakh 14,000 polys and vertices around 4 lakh 17,000 vertices. So this much heavy, this much huge polys and vertices this model is uh, containing. So to reduce this, to make the file size low, like uh, very less file size, and to reduce the polygons, to make the file work fast without any hang, we have to make it as a proxy. That is the main reason for making proxy, to avoid the hanging of the files, to work faster and to reduce the file size. For that reason only, we have to make the model as a proxy. Now, before starting to make it as a proxy, we have to enable, when we give a right click, just select the model, and when we give a right click, we don't have that option. So to enable that option, go to customize. Just go to customize user interface, and for quads means when you click the right click, these are known as a quads. And toolbars, these are the things which is known as toolbars. So go to quads. In quads, in category select V-Ray. In category, you have to select a V-Ray. V-Ray. So here the V-Ray is available. Just click on V-Ray, and after selecting on V-Ray, now in the action we have to select this option. Export the selected mesh to the external file. So just select this and drag and drop on this this side. Just select this and drag and drop here like this. Just drag and drop it like this. Select this, export the selected mesh, and drag and drop it like this. And after doing that, click on save, and then again click on save, click yes, and now close this. Now select the model, and now just give a right click. Now we have a VR mesh exporter. So we have VR mesh exporter. So click on this one, VR mesh exporter. You will get this option. So here we have to select the file path. So click on browse. Yeah, click on browse, and now we can just save it wherever that we want to save it. So I'm clicking on downloads and clicking on the class 7. In the class 7, I want to create a new folder. So if you want to create a new folder, just click on make new folder and rename it as a proxy. Just rename it as a proxy and click OK. Go to downloads. In the class 7, you have to select the folder proxy and now click OK. So like this, we have to first set the folder path. first thing that we have to set is the folder path to save the proxy. And after that, we have to click this one, export all selected objects in a single file. So click this one. And after this, check on the automatically create proxies. And then after that, just make sure minimum preview faces is 0 and maximum preview faces are 1000. And then after that, change the preview type. Yes, keep the preview type to refined clustering quality. Just make sure you select refined clustering quality here in the preview type. And then after that, just uh, turn on the create multi sub object entity. Now click OK. After doing these things, now just click OK. Now you can see the difference in this model guys. So this is what the proxy looks like. So before that, it looked very clear. It looked very neatly, but now you can see that these files have been shrunk, and it now you also can see the details. Polys have been reduced to 10,000 from 4,17,000 to we have reduced the poly to 10,000 and vertices to 30,000. We have reduced the file size, we reduced the polys and reduced the vertices. Like now we have reduced this. The advantage is now the files won't get hacked and it will be easy to use. And even while you render, the quality won't change. Just in the preview thing, it won't look properly, but in the render, it will look as it was to be. So, okay, guys. So that's all for this class. So, in this class, we have seen how to do VREF proxy, and we saw how to do exterior rendering, how to do the walkthrough for exterior rendering, and we also saw how to populate the human figures. So that's all for this class, guys. And we'll see in the next class, which will be the final class of this VREF format. In that class, we will learn how to do a high quality render. So after that, the class will be over for the 3ds Max and VREF formats classes, guys. So let's see in the next class. Thank you.